Welcome back to From Fear to Fun, the podcast where we explore how to transform medical encounters with children from moments of fear into opportunities for fun, with connection, confidence and cooperation. I'm so glad that you are here. Today we are talking about something every clinician encounters, yet few of us name out loud. Patients have their own medical belief systems. And these belief systems shape everything from how they understand illness to how they respond to our explanation, our treatment plans, and even our presence. Every patient and every parent carries an internal story about what caused the illness and what might cure it. Sometimes these stories are logical, sometimes they are emotional. Sometimes they are inherited from family, culture, or past experiences, but they are always meaningful. A medical belief system is simply the patient's personal explanation of what's happening in their body and why. And yes, parents have them too. They often arrive with a clear idea what the problem is and how it should be treated. But why do they do that? The answer is simple. The world is far too complex for any of us to understand everything in depth. So when we lack knowledge, we fill the gaps. We settle for assumptions. We create explanations that feel self-evident. This knowledge, in brackets, is often not knowledge at all. It is a belief system. And once we form a belief, something powerful kicks in. Confirmation bias. Our brains work hard to protect our first interpretation of a situation. We unconsciously search for evidence that supports our initial view and ignore what contradicts it. This is not a flaw, it's human nature. So what kind of beliefs do patients and parents bring into the consultation? Here are some of the most common mental concepts. Your patient might think disease is the result of guilt. Either I'm being punished for something I did, or someone else must be to blame. Another concept is the most visible coincidence must be the cause. For example, the thought, it started after we moved house, so the move has caused it. Another concept is, nobody can help me or my child. Another concept, I don't deserve help. Opposing to this, but as powerful, is the idea, I must fight to get what my child deserves. Or, this should not be happening to us. Last not least, the concept of, doctors don't care about us, they just want to make money. These beliefs may sound irrational from a medical perspective, but emotionally, they make perfect sense. They are attempts to create order in chaos. Every parent and patient enters the conversation with their own belief system. And at some points, as clinicians, we may need to contradict that belief. We might need to challenge their explanation of what's happening. But challenging someone's worldview is delicate. It can easily lead to tension, defensiveness, or misunderstanding. And that tension can derail the entire encounter. So the question becomes, should we avoid confronting wrong assumptions? It's tempting. It feels easier. But avoiding the conversation doesn't help the child, and it doesn't build trust. The real skill lies in how we challenge the belief, not whether we challenge it. Understanding that patients have their own medical belief systems changes everything. It helps us to anticipate emotional reactions, to approach contradictions with empathy, to avoid unnecessary conflicts, and to build bridges instead of barriers. When we recognize the belief systems behind the words, we stop fighting the person and start addressing the story. And that's where real communication begins. So, in a nutshell, patients have their own medical belief systems, and those beliefs shape how they hear us, trust us, and work with us. In the next episode, we'll explore two basic emotions. They come into play in any new situation: fear and curiosity. Until then, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep moving from fear to fun.